Welcome back. We're now moving down south with breaking news for you coming in from Karnataka. Remember, Karnataka remains the BJP's one big state in the south, and we believe that the BJP is actually looking for a leadership rejig in the state. We're learning that they're contemplating a leadership change in the government and the party ahead of elections that are set to take place next year. Changes are likely after August 15th. Now, some of the pieces that are involved in this entire story are a change in the government in the state president, Nalin Kumar Katil. There is seen to be a failure on his end to manage party affairs in his home district of Dakshina Kannada. Remember, Dakshina Kannada has been the site of much communal violence, 3 deaths in the last few days. Party high command is apparently unhappy with these recent controversies. And as you might already know, Siddaramaiah, the chief minister, the ex-chief minister of the Congress party, he had a huge birthday bash which saw thousands of people, according to some reports, even lakhs of people turn up for his birthday celebrations. That apparently also left the BJP quite worried. Now, my colleague Harish Upadhyay is with us on the phone to bring us multiple developments on this story. Harish, we've actually spoken about this a few days ago, and as I remember, you'd actually told our audiences that Amit Shah from the centre had called up BSY, he'd met BSY and spoken to him about these problems in the BJP. Is there a possibility that BSY, who we've seen in a sense sidelined of sorts over the last few years, he might step in? What do we know?
Well, that is an unlikely scenario. But what we do know is that the BJP is contemplating a leadership change or a rejig in Karnataka. One is at the party level. President Nalin Kumar Katil, his tenure is coming to an end. He's likely to be replaced. At the same time, the party is looking at a rejig within the leadership, in the cabinet, in the government as well. Will that only stop to a cabinet rejig, a major reshuffle, bringing in party loyalists? Or will it also extend to the chief minister is the question that everyone has on their mind. The party has made its unhappiness clear that the recent controversies weren't handled well, especially the event of some of their own party workers, Yuva Morcha workers resigning, has made the party bosses take note of the organization's lapses here in Karnataka. That's something that was flagged off when former Chief Minister BSY met Amit Shah as well. We also do know that BSY had spoken about Siddaramaiah's birthday bash, the kind of turnout that was there. The party does understand that if this momentum continues for the Congress, it could be detrimental for the electoral prospects of the BJP. And that's the reason we do believe that there's some sort of a thinking within the party that it's time for a leadership rejig, both at the party and the government level. To what extent will it go is the question. All this likely to pan out after August 15th. We also do know that the party is looking at some sort of a Vokkaliga Lingayat leadership combination. These are two dominant communities. Of course, Lingayats have been the traditional vote bank of the BJP here in Karnataka, but the party does understand that it also needs to cater to the Vokkaligas, and that would dent some of the prospects of Congress and JDS in a few constituencies in Karnataka, which means that the BJP will have newer seats to gain, and wherever they make losses, they perhaps can make good for that in some of these newer seats, especially in the old Mysore region. And that is the thinking in the BJP high command is what we understand. So things could pan out. All these developments or changes could pan out post-August 15th is what we understand.
All right. Harish, thank you so much for bringing us details. For our audience.